1988 seems to be a turning point. There is a shift, but it is not physical. There is going to be a breakdown in various countries, like some very drastic changes within these countries. Some of the countries that are quiet now are going to be coming into their own. There are some uprisings. There are going to be many frictions among people of the earth because of the energy imbalance of the earth. There will be extremes of wet and dry spells, and there will be earthquakes, but not all at once. They will come in cycles, like waves. Ram, when do they start? They have been taking place steadily, but will intensify in the late 80s. As the consciousness of the earth rises, individuals and groups will be in more direct contact with higher energy sources, such as the space beings. In other words, we have to get into the right energy levels to get into the mental contact. It is just impossible for them to penetrate the lower thought forms by themselves. So when humans are really open to communication with them, it will take place. As I said, contact has already been taking place with certain individuals in human history. Some of their energy has gone into human form to aid in these communication process. These are the individuals through whom most of the communication has taken place. However, the majority of those on our planet consider such a thing impossible, weird, or insane. Ram, is this spaceship a physical spaceship, or do the beings have physical bodies? Yes, they are physical, but of a higher physical vibration than we are on. Because they are on a higher level of vibration, they can vibrate into and out of our system if they desire. That's why some people can see them and some can't. Those who are on a higher level of vibration can perceive the higher energies. Those on the lower vibrations can't. They don't often come into our system physically, but they have on various occasions. Ram, is it possible for us to understand some of the technology that operates the spaceships? Yes, if a highly evolved human would really center on the desire to know, these beings could send through the thought. They are very willing to help. They are guardians of the earth in the sense that they have been studying and protecting us since our birth as a planet. Ram, it sounds as if the major problem of those of us on earth is some sort of mind vibration pollution. That's a good way to put it. We have to clean up all levels of pollution on planet Earth, including our thoughts. Actually, it begins there. It is back to the cause and effect principle. The outer manifestation is a representation of the inner energies. If the thoughts are polluted, so is the physical earth. Once we get in control of our thought patterns, we get in better control of the physical realm, and thus we affect the energies around us positively. I feel that it's time to return to Earth. My friends are signaling that my time is up. We're going to think ourselves back to Earth. We're holding hands. Okay, we're back. Ram, very good. Come out slowly. You have been on quite an extensive journey. I think I'm completely back now. How do you feel? Really spaced out. Wow. It will take a little bit to get my energies reintegrated. I'll just lie here and relax until I'm completely together. Ram, take your time. On Bob's first birthday in the spirit world, March the 17th, 1996, I saw something fascinating on a television program called Sightings. It was a special segment of UFOs. On the show, 2 expert UFO researchers who were interviewed reported that they are members of groups in Chile, Peru, that have worked for more than 21 years using meditation and relaxation techniques to make mental contact with extraterrestrial visitors. One of the researchers said the extraterrestrials have explained that the vibration emanating from the groups are what makes it possible for them to come here and interact with us, as I learned in the session just described. The researchers agreed that in every case the ETs have been extremely friendly, with positive intentions. One group member described them as having the attitude of an older brother, trying to make us aware that our planet is beautiful and that we must preserve it for the future. On January the 31st, 1987, a light appeared while one of the groups was meditating, and its leader, a major researcher, was taken onto a spacecraft. The program concluded by stating that a series of U.S. government reports confirms numerous UFO sightings off the coast of Peru, and that sightings have been reported there for many centuries. Chapter 10. Experience the Afterlife and the Animal Dimension. When I was 13, my mother gave birth to twins, Larry and Linda. It was like having two live doll babies in the house when they came home from the hospital. It was fun to play with them, feed them, bathe them. I was very close to them. On Thanksgiving Day of the year David and I moved to Virginia, Larry was killed. It was a tragic automobile accident. Larry and his new bride of 6 months, Linda, were coming to spend Thanksgiving with me and David. Leaving their home in Syracuse, Indiana, they first stopped in Dayton, Ohio to visit Mom and Dad. As they prepared to leave Dayton early Thanksgiving morning, Larry told Mom and Dad in a very special way how much he loved them. An early snowstorm had hit West Virginia and Virginia, but Larry was a driver education instructor at the school where he taught, and he had a job interview scheduled in Richmond the following Monday, so they came ahead. I had prepared a big Thanksgiving dinner, baking Cornish hen for the first time. We expected Larry and Linda and their toy poodle, Frenchie, by noon. When they didn't arrive by 1 o'clock or call us, we became worried. We waited anxiously until the phone rang at 5 o'clock. It was Linda, calling from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Her first words in a stunned voice were, "Larry's dead." She was in the hospital under heavy sedation. When I hung up the phone, I lay down with a terrible sick feeling in my stomach. No matter what we believe about life after death, it seems the sting of death itself can never be lessened. David and I drove to Martinsburg as soon as possible and learned the details of the accident. They had skidded into the back of a tractor-trailer that was parked under an overpass on Interstate 81. Outside of Martinsburg. When the state patrolman arrived and opened the car door, Frenchie jumped out and ran away. Larry was unconscious from a head injury and soon died. 2 weeks later, 2 miracles happened. Frenchie was found in Martinsburg, and Linda discovered she was about 2 weeks pregnant. Becky Jo Buck was born in mid-August of the next year. This is the background of another incredible journey at the Monroe Laboratory. ROMC. I think I'm probably in Focus 10. I am very, very aware of the presence of my younger brother, Larry. I'm being told to follow a point of light. It's as if he was alive. Of course, he is alive. He is so vibrant and full of life and so young, which he was when he passed over. I'm to follow this point of light. It seems that I'm to go somewhere with him. I have an impression that there is some special project we are going to do together. Ram, very good. I'm traveling on a light beam. I'm coming into an area where I can see Larry and 2 dogs. Wow, there's Cookie, our little poodle who died of cancer, and Frenchie, Larry's poodle who died recently. They are so alive and happy. They're with Larry. How exciting to be with them, the 3 of them. The surroundings are so beautiful. We're following a pathway, and I'm not sure where it's going to take us. Larry is telling me that he has been learning so much. There is no time here, and he has been working on different energy levels. When he was on Earth, he coached young people in wrestling and other athletics. He is saying that he has stepped into a type of energy different from physical energy. He has been having some training. He says he has been present and observing what is going on in my sessions here, but hasn't made himself known because it is part of his training. Now he's going to show me a few of the things he's been doing. It's so exciting and such a great feeling to be with him.